Hey man, if you're stuck, worried, don't know where to go, why not believe in me?
Believe something. Why not believe in me?
Why not, goddammit? Why not believe in me? I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you everything you need, man.
Start your revolution. I'm willing to let you do your thing. Tell me why.
Hey man, if you're stuck, if you don't know where to go, if you don't know who to trust, I'm just saying, why not?
Why not believe in me? Gotta believe something. Ooh, yeah. Why not believe in me?
I told you, motherfuckers. I told you. What I got, what I'm gonna give you, will set you free. Oh, it will. Hold on. Twitch is messing up. Hold on, let me make some type of adjustments right here. Okay. All right, hold on, cause Twitch not ready for that hardcore titles. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch my title on them because when you come hard on it, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about something real, they want to take this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just put something else, to mask it. And we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. I got my peoples in here. First, we're gonna talk about what happened to Wilder and Tyson. We're gonna get some pointers on that. We're gonna get some perspectives on that, on how it is. You know what I'm saying? How it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me put my 2 cents in real quick before I let everybody put theirs in. Let me tell you. Now, I visit a lot of black channels. Okay, I mean a lot of black channels that when the fight was going on, right? All the blacks, I'm telling you, all the blacks, not all but most, all the blacks were saying that, man, Deontay Wilder set us back 400 years. Okay, they tried to throw the race in there automatically. Okay, well, we're gonna try to figure out why. You know what I'm saying? Why the black people always got to throw the race in there? Look, white people, it ain't the same white people back in the day when you used to just see them coming down the street and you say, boo! And this motherfucker jump. Oh, nah. You got different whites now. These whites are training, they working out, and they kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? But they say Deontay Wilder don't do no road work, though. He don't run. He doesn't run. And there have been a couple of videos with Tyson Fury ran. So we gonna all bring the clip in, and I'm gonna bring my guest in today. I got Kufu the Great.
What's happening?
What's happening? I got my man AM in the house. You know, he in here in this new apartment, flourishing, flawing, flashy. You know what I'm saying? My man do what he got to do. You know, show him what he got to show. All right? Yeah, we hear you out there. We hear you. I know he's probably taking a shit right now, but hey, he in the building. All right? He's in the building. All right? So we gonna go past this thing real quick. You know, we gonna share the screen real quick. Hope everybody doing lovely out there. You know, YouTube is tripping on me, so we don't go live from YouTube anymore. So I have to. I mean, we do. I'm waiting for their response. They supposed to get in contact with me. I sent out an email because I can't go live. They said they're talking about some community strikes guide and shit like that. But I already received the green light to post the video that had I guess the music or shit in there or whatever it was. And now it's like I can't go live on the motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I'm trying to say something.
On YouTube.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That nigga tripping.
so yeah, we feeling good tonight. You know what I'm saying? It is man's hour. It is man's night tonight. Every other Sunday we do men's night, and men talk about what they need to talk about. They get things off their chest, whether it's some financial um, hindrance, whether it's what's on your mind, your baby mother, the family, your mom, the dad, whatever it is. Saturday, Sunday, we get that shit off our chest. All right, it's men's hour. Men's hour. All right, every other Sunday, we're gonna get it right. Okay, so let's go ahead and view the fight and see what we got here. Okay, see what we got here. What we doing?
I wish we tied it.
All right, now let's see what's happening.
We just make the loss painful. We lose.
Sound like my wife. Yeah, they put y'all on mute. Some of y'all buffering like a motherfucker. Some of y'all buffering like a motherfucker. Okay, so let me go back. So, all right, that's it. All right, let's go. So I wish they had a bet. I wish they had a bet on will they touch gloves or not. That would have been a hell of a something to bet on. You know what I'm saying? Like they touch gloves, you get $1,000. If they don't, you get $2. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't have that bet. There was so much emotions going on in this fight. You know what I'm saying? They say Deontay Wilder came out looking Wakanda-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's expected for some power to come through, some unknown power to come through. But I don't know what happened. All right? It's tight spirit.
Russell Moore briefly telling Wilder to keep his punches out front as he tries to tee up with the jab and unleash the right hand. Down with the left to the Fury hurt. This is the you cannot bottom out. He is the most destructive. And he just landed on the right hand. Fury is down. For the second time. Fury is down for the second time in round 4. Restrictions. The British fans weren't able to make their way here to Las Vegas.
This is where he messed up at. No defense. Look at that. You see it? Look where his arms at. Nowhere near his face.
And again from Tyson Fury backs up Deontay Wilder.
Look where his arms at.
Still got to be cautious. Keep his hands up. He's done it
because his hands too heavy.
A lot of these shots.
Ooh, look, he wide open. That right is wide. Look, he ain't got no.
All right, so I guess I can unmute myself. Like I said, both of them have no skill. They're just big dudes throwing punches. They have absolutely zero skill.
No, Tyson got skill, man. I'm telling you.
Look at both of them. Look at how both their fighting styles are. Look at how they're standing. Look how they defend themselves. Look how they throw punches. They have no skill.
Tyson is a boxer. Deontay Wilder is a brawler. He brawls. Man, you know what I'm saying? He can't.
Neither one of them can box. I'm telling you, they're just fighting. They just put on gloves, train so they can be in condition, and go in the ring and just start throwing punches. None of them have skill. None of them have any technique.
Who would you consider someone with technique?
That's a big boxer, big heavyweight boxer.
Right, heavyweight. Right.
So even look at Lennox Lewis, big heavyweight boxer. You know what I'm saying? Probably big as both of them, really. But he has technique. He got technique.
Let me ask my expert. Let me ask my expert. Expert, AM. See how tall was Lennox Lewis? Because
well,
these
look it up.
niggas 6'10". Tyson Fury 6'10", 6'9".
So Lennox Lewis. Hold
But
on.
look how he moved though. That's what I'm saying.
So
Now,
what?
now that
He ain't doing
flurry,
gymnastics in
that
6'9", 278.
See?
6'9",
By the same,
278. That's
damn
a
near the
big
same
man.
height. Like, come
he
on
said
now.
278.
That's Tyson Fury. 6'9",
Yeah,
278.
Oh, what's Lennox Lewis?
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait,
Lewis.
in his prime,
6'5",
245,
How
6
tall
foot
is he?
5, so 6'5", so about the same height range. So you can't say shit.
Man, he's 6'9", man.
Lennox Lewis had way more
That's
technique
like
than
you
both
and
of
me.
them.
I'm way taller than
They
you.
just throwing punches hoping to land something.
Look, you got some of the
Exactly.
top trainers. You got
Exactly.
some of the top trainers saying that.
The fight was sloppy.
Well, yeah.
You
the
see
fight
how
was sloppy.
You see the first fight he had when he knocked Fury out? Those was combination punches. He ain't been throwing none of them. He just
Oh,
swinging.
that sloppy fight. Yeah, they just swinging.
They ain't even on their. I ain't seen them on their tippy toes.
Man,
Right.
Tyson the boxer, I'm trying to tell you. Deontay Wilder just look for the knockout. He's a knockout artist.
Man, you put Tyson with these motherfuckers. Tyson with a belt.
Tyson will beat anybody now. Ain't nobody fucking with Tyson. Nobody. Ain't nobody fucking with dude, man. Ain't nobody fucking with Tyson
This
Fury,
was
man.
just like a waste of fight, waste of people money.
He know how to move.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm not watching these two big dumbass niggas.
And he know how to use his weight. Damn. But he got up though.
If you get hit one time by one of them niggas, you're out. The fight's over. It's just dead.
277 coming down on you like that?
Round 11 though. Look how long it took them to finish each other.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Yeah. He stood in there for. I think the last couple of fights, it was cut short.
2 years from now, they both gonna be talking stupid as shit from them big ass punches they was taking.
Yeah, I hope not. Some of them do. I know James Tony. Took a lot of punishment too.
Yeah, I got my money. Y'all got the money that supposed to be come for me. Supposed to be come for me.
We got.
Y'all got the money that supposed to be come for me. They gonna be retired and shit by the time they get that money. Okay, go comatose.
You gotta talk and get in the camera, man. You can't talk on the side.
Well, that's why I'm about to go log in.
Oh yeah,
I'm logging in.
All right, let me send you the jump.
Don't send me no jump. Send me a request.
Yeah.
Pause, nigga.
Yeah, but hey, yeah. So how y'all feel about it? Hold up, I want to get into because a lot of people thought Deontay Wilder set us back, and what do people mean by that? Well, I get this shit done. I was on a lot of channels. I was on a lot of channels yesterday, and people were actually saying that. Damn, Deontay Wilder set us back another 400 years. And they were all black people saying it.
Ignorant. You can't stop ignorance, bro.
For people out there, you cannot control what color you're going to be when you're born. Okay, you could be a great person. You could be a great person. We don't have no control over that. Nothing whatsoever. If parents get together, you born, hey, it's just you.
Naturally, we all supposed to be looking purple.
Naturally,
we all supposed to look the same. We supposed to all look like prunes. Every last
Not
one.
technically, we're all supposed to be looking like copper.
Copper, yeah. Copper.
They going to turn to it. All the whites are going to turn to copper. I'm telling you, because if they have a choice or a way to use the sun, which is there, the sun is not going to just turn red. Oh, he white. Let me turn away. Let me turn to a moon real quick. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to use it properly, then maybe that's what's supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking crazy.
He ain't send me shit, y'all.
I'm about to come to close it. So you're going to be so close to it.
Let me see the J. You been holding on to that motherfucker like since it been lit. God damn.
I'm used to it.
Hey, well, hey, you don't get used to it, man.
I ain't
He gonna get his chair flip, y'all.
Yeah, you
Hey, you ain't never seen niggas fight over weed. You will today.
I'm usually smoking by myself. I'm a self smoker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a self.
Like them niggas
smoker.
grown and shit. They 40 years old fighting over weed. You goddamn right. 'Cause that's my best friend. He held her from me. So I forgot this ain't no Comedy Central.
Yes. All right. So let me send him this joint real quick. You are all right. Let me see. All right. You should be receiving it in 5 seconds. All right. So look, look. I got something in the works for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Remember, the lives are meant to be short nowadays, so we're gonna get right to it. Plus, I'm gonna do some edit. It's hard to edit now because I don't have the ability to do it right off from YouTube. YouTube gives you the option to go live and go and edit right then and there. And now it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube tripping on me. I gotta figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, we're live on Twitch now. Twitch gave us the okay. We live on Twitch now.
What you saying to?
Okay. Email.
Hey, come on now. You like.
Yeah, y'all. So, all right. So, let me get into this right quick, man. I know you all heard about the vaccinations and the mandate and stuff that's going on, right? But check this out. You got this motherfucking Newsom, right? Newsom that just passed or gave out the first state mandate for kindergartens through 12th grade. So,
Meaning what?
meaning that from kindergarten through the 12th grade, you're able to get vaccinated. It's a go.
Instruction for all of our children to add to a well-established list that currently includes 10 vaccinations and well-established rules and regulations that have been advanced by the legislature for decades to add to that list the vaccination for COVID-19. We intend to do that once the FDA has fully approved the vaccine, which will give us time to work with districts, give us parents and educators to build more trust and confidence and build out a logistics so that we can deliver on what we are promoting here today.
Don't you believe it?
Once the FDA approves the vaccination in different cohorts, starting with 12 and above, grades 7 to 12, we will begin to apply that requirement in the next term, either January 1st or July 1st, whichever comes sooner. Concurrent with that, we also want to see all of our staff, paraprofessionals, not just teachers, bus drivers, custodial staff, and the like, the folks that really make the school system operational, also see them get vaccinated as well.
Keep hope alive, bro. Not gonna happen to me.
None of this is easy, and I recognize there's still anxiety out there. And I'll close by answering a question that inevitably I'll be asked, and that is, are there exemptions? Yes, well-established exemptions for medical reasons, personal and or religious beliefs. Those are established in these guidelines as well.
So, 14. So, you guys, they are coming for your children. They are coming for your children. And guess what? This nigga has the nerve to say everyone needs to get vaccinated. And guess what? His daughter is not even vaccinated yet. And they've been doing this for over 2 years now. So his daughter's not vaccinated. All right? But he plans to vaccinate your children. He wants to put your children through the experimental, through an experiment. All right? So, man, they playing games with y'all out there, man. Look, do not fall for this shit. I'm hearing some people, and salute to the people that's quitting their jobs and just saying, fuck it, man. I don't know what's in there. I don't want that in my body. I don't want it in my children's body. And after that, they're calling the parents. They're calling the parents terrorists. Yeah, now I'm calling the parents terrorists. Okay? I'm seeing where that coming from. They're calling the parents terrorists now, man. Can you believe that shit?
I can believe it.
So
you got to force you to do it somehow.
And why are you guys so against the vaccine? Same.
Well, number one, it's not tested. I mean, the usual. I think the efficacy rate for 10 years for them to find if there's any side effects to a drug or whatever. Yet they came out with this in less than a year. On top of that, they didn't. You know how they even on TV, but they give you the side effects of whatever drug they put on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't give you any side effects with this drug at all. Like there's no side effects at all, none. Like you take it, you're fine. And 2 or 3 weeks later, people are coming out with different heart palpitations, different types of ailments just because of taking this vaccine. So I'm not going to be a guinea pig. I just don't. You don't have enough info for me.
Yeah. Did you guys used to get flu shots? Anyone of you?
Nope.
I've gotten it in the past, yeah. But I haven't gotten it in several years.
Yeah. And it seemed like you turned out fine. Seemed like it turned out fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just people don't need that stuff, man. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what time it is. This is the time where we go into. You should have joined the goddamn army. All right, now this is what this check out what these motherfuckers do. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. Check this out.
This exclusive video of a woman attacked at 21st and Walnut Streets. Tonight, police say the suspect is in custody. 37-year-old
Charles. I tell you, boy, in the background, turn
the assault charges, and the victim is crediting police and Eyewitness News. CBS 3's Matt Petrillo has the latest.
This is the security video showing a man rushing up to a woman. Before it appears, he punches her in her face. She falls to the ground as he runs away. It happened here at 21st and Walnut Streets.
It's an echo on your joints.
Late at night, back on September 30th. But within hours of our story airing Thursday, police say officers recognized the suspect in Center City and have now placed the man into custody.
I'm just so relieved they caught the guy.
The victim doesn't want her face shown out of fear for her safety, but now with her attacker off the street, she's thanking police and Eyewitness News.
It's definitely a team effort. I definitely think that you and your colleagues played a tremendously helpful role in this case to be able to help spread the word.
But the victim also knows she has a long road to recovery after that attack fractured her nose and jaw and even cracked some of her eye bones.
It took me about 4 to 5 days to finally be able to open my left eye. And after I'm able to open my eyes, I'm still not able to see very well.
The suspect is expected to be charged with aggravated and simple assault plus related charges. In Center City, Matt Petrillo, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
As you can see, this guy hates his mother. Because why don't these motherfuckers attack someone that's, that'll give them a fight? It's always some little scrawny ass woman that they just knock out and they walk away like, yeah, I done did something. You know what I'm saying? It's always like, just like what was going on with the people that were saying, with the Chinese, we had a Chinese hustler that evolved from Al Sharpton. He came up and was like, yeah, the white supremacy stuff. And the whole time it was black people knocking the Chinese motherfuckers out. All I seen was black people videos knocking motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? It'd be little women and old ass women. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck they ain't try with these motherfuckers that try with a man or something? So when it's something like that, he hates his mother. He didn't forgive his mother because his mother's filled up with anger, probably a broken family. And after that, you have this anger within you. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know how to control it. And the women don't know how to control their emotions or anger anyway. And it's proven that women have more anger than men. Even in rats. I just found that out. There's a study out there that even in fucking rats, the female rats are more aggressive than the males. Wow. Ain't that something? Man, I tell you. And here, we'll be done with that clip. So, before we get into the next one, you know what? We have another individual with this some wild shit, and this is what's going on in Washington, D.C. And this is where I live, so I have to highlight what's going on. I have to highlight what's going on around me, near me, or within the vicinity. And I'm going to get you guys' perspective on this and tell me, what do you think this is stemming from? This don't have no sound. Now, what are some things that you've seen in this video? Hold on, let me unmute you guys. What are some things that you see in this video? I'm going to play it again while I unmute you.
I've never seen a drive-by in a Kia. This is a little ass car that they got.
Hey, quick getaway, I guess. Check spots. And you got good gas mileage.
License
little
plate,
ass car that they
clear
got.
as day. And he about to run his man over.
Man, they shot so quickly, I doubt that they hit anything.
That's the problem. They never hit anything. It's hit when they're not supposed to hit. And that's what is going on. Even in Chicago, it's just crazy. Motherfuckers just shooting babies and shit. And all types of silly shit. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that pointed out to me is that these guys, they shot in the same direction they escaped.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Which was very questioning. I never seen you shoot in a direction and you escape in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. But I guess, hey, it's what people would least think. maybe you think you go that way. I don't know. But damn, if motherfuckers shooting at me this way, I guess I don't know. It was just strange to me on that part. Okay. All right, guys, we are winding down for time. Let me get you guys input on what's going on in Washington D.C. after this soundbite.
The battle between good and evil. The sharks below will bite. Stay in the fight.
Oh, where you going? I need a white perspective on this. What do you think about the gun violence in Washington, D.C.?
Multiple gunshots.
And shot the mother and one of the children.
It seems like gun violence has been on the rise lately. I know just last night there was, as I was walking home, there was an armed robbery about a block away from my house, and then it's definitely an issue.
I think the mayor should step up to the plate and do something about this. This is getting unacceptable to the residents of Washington, D.C.
So I don't know. So you're talking about the epidemic, you talk about solution, talk about root cause, talk about it's America.
Guys, what do you think about the gun violence in D.C.? And be real, like, what do you think? What do you think is going on? Because it's a lot of stuff that's going on, and the residents of D.C., whatever color they are, they're having a problem with it, and they will come up with laws that will stop this shit. So, what are some things that you see that's going on in D.C. as far as the gun violence?
I mean, the same thing that's been going on since there's been guns in the country. Especially when there's no jobs and you got drugs in the country. I mean, what do you think is going to happen?
So is it like, oh shit, I got it's mandatory for me to pick up a gun, or is it like, hey, I don't need to pick up a gun, I can do something else?
Yeah, I don't need to pick up. My
It's
bad.
not mandatory, but in this country, you might as well have one.
You don't really gotta have no gun if you ain't into that stuff. You ain't out in the street. You ain't really running wild, causing trouble, hurting people. You ain't got really expect that shit to come back to you. It's like, but when you out there, you better stay prepared. They're gonna come for you. They're gonna get your ass. And they don't care if you with your kid. They don't care if you with your mother, your grandmother. They don't care.
When people say they gonna get you ass, is it true that black people have to have really a protection for other black people?
Man, it's jealousy, it's envy. It's like your girl look better than mine. I want yours, but I can't leave mine. But I still want yours. It's people got weird intentions, man. It's just like out here right now, like it's a lot of homophobic activity. No, not against homophobes, but I don't like the ones that do homophobic activity and act like they don't. You know what I'm saying? We know you do. We just wait for you to tell us. You know what I'm saying? But it's like shit. It don't really matter to me, but that causes people to be angry too. Damn, everybody looking at me strange. I'm about to shoot their ass up. They already beefing. It make it look like the ops did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
people do a lot of stuff. But DC is small. We're small. It's like you're so small. Everybody know everybody, so you can't really talk shit without somebody hearing about it.
You really can't.
Isn't that true? Is that there's no gangs in DC? It's just blocks. One block.
They hoods and
hoods. Yeah, one hood versus, and the hoods is just a couple blocks, right? First one.
Yeah, not even a full block
across the street.
Not even right.
They all gotta go to the same gas station, the same store,
same school, everything.
They kids are friends.
That's how
grandmothers go to church together.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So
he's pretty damn small.
Man, cause I gotta like one of my cousins killed one of my other cousins because they didn't even know they was family.
Damn.
They beefing from two different territories and they killed the other one. Like, bro, they was your fucking cousin, stupid ass boy.
Yeah,
you out here protecting your friends. Now you locked up for killing your cousin. How dumb are you?
Right, no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin too. I ain't gonna lose. Like, man, and I'm like in the middle because people like, man, damn, you still fucking with her. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? I always told him I protect him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's hard for me, like, you know.
That's
Now,
a catch-22 right there.
yeah, and that it's so small. Like my aunt don't like me, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She's like, damn, you fuck with that boy. He killed your cousin. He killed.
That's my cousin too.
They was like, yeah, they my cousin, but they didn't even really know each other. Like I'm not the goddamn God supposed to bring people together like that. I ain't know we was all family like that. For one, I was just calling the other one my homeboy until I found out he was my real cousin. That's just how small DC is.
Yeah.
People like, damn, you like if you look into it, half these murders in DC, I guarantee it was somebody who murdered somebody else and somebody that it's in their family's family. It could have been his niece's cousin or something. You know, that's her father's side, but that's still her cousin.
Right.
You done killed your niece's cousin. You know, DC is so small. Everybody having sex with everybody. So it's babies and all types of different family members all bunched up in this little ass city.
Right, the bush.
People
like
don't know who their family is, man. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, that's just what it is. That's the answer to his question. And that's happening all over the place. So imagine if DC so small, how big is the gun violence in these other cities? Because they bigger than us.
Right. Right.
They murder must be tripling.
Good point.
And that's all, like I tell people, like, where do we get these guns? Nobody got gun licenses. Nobody got nothing. Where they dropping these guns off in secret locations.
That's what they were doing in Chicago.
And just leave. It ain't just Chicago, bro.
Yeah.
It's not just Chicago. That shit is everywhere. You be like, man, it happened in DC already. These guns mysteriously got missing from Park Police. Park Police had all these guns, but then they mysteriously got back into the street somehow. Man, they sold them drinks back to the hood.
Basically.
Now they driving around in good cars and shit when they off duty. You know what I'm saying? They families eating good.
Right.
These police just as crooked as a motherfucker selling drugs on the corner.
Yes, they are. Yes,
whole
they
time
are.
the motherfucker selling drugs on the corner is even honest because at least he giving the people the drugs for the money.
Cops got to eat too.
Yeah. I can see if you're a drug dealer ain't gonna snatch your money and just run away. They're gonna give you what you need, then let you leave. Police fucking taking drugs, reselling them, taking guns, reselling them. Y'all
Took mine.
y'all smart. Your motherfucker gun probably circulating out here in the hood somewhere.
Yep.
That shit right back on the street. What they need with them is the question. They taking them, what they need them for. They don't want that little shit. They want this big artillery. They don't want these little ass guns that's running around the neighborhood. We already got those. We're going to give them right back to their ass. Let them keep killing each other off. God damn it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stop the population from listen, this is what they doing. And no offense to no white people, because I personally have mixed kids. My kids are half white. I got 3 of them. And they all are mixed. They all half white. So I'm like, it's not about race. It's about, man, it's about survival at this point.
Corruption.
Like, and police corrupted, man. They're like, man, it's so much shit to go on in the city, man. They give you drugs, they throw drugs on you. They at the end of the night when they go in their regular clothes, you see these bitch ass niggas at the strip club with you.
Yeah, right, no bullshit.
Like, what the fuck is you doing here, bitch nigga?
Right.
Flies a motherfucker, juried out, ice, gold and shit on it. Nigga, you can't afford that, nigga.
You can't. Hey, young. I be seeing cops with some nice ass car. Like, how the fuck are you affording that on $50,000, yeah?
Yeah, like, niggas. I'll take it from the real drug dealers and promote yourselves. That's
damn.
So would anyone be a cop? If y'all had a chance to be a cop, would you be a cop?
Hell no, man.
Why not?
Listen.
Why not? Hold on.
Listen, let me tell you this.
Tell us why not.
If I was to be a cop, I ain't even gonna lie. I'd be one of them cops that's locking up other cops. I'd be one of them cops. I'd be a crooked cop, but only on the inside.
Got a point there.
You'll be kicked out quick. Kufu, what about you? Would you become a cop?
Nah, I probably wouldn't.
No.
But if you think about it, being a cop is you have the autonomy to take someone's life away, not just with a gun, but literally at your own discretion. You can literally fuck up somebody's life in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Well, you control what's going on. It's
But why
either
would you want
you
that
or
kind of
him.
power? But why would you want that kind of power over somebody? Like,
It's not.
what would give you
It's
that kind of?
protection. You got a gun yourself without being the police.
Yeah,
For
but
the
I don't
same
have
reason.
the authority to say you're doing something wrong. I can lock you up and and basically kidnap you. I can't do that unless I want to go to jail myself.
Well, that's your job. Moving along, Austin. What about yourself? Would you become a police officer?
No way, man. They get shot all the time. It's a dangerous job.
Get shot.
They get shot all the time, man. It's a dangerous job. I don't want it. For $50K, for $50,000 a year.
Right. And they talking about defund the police as well.
Yeah, no way, man. It's not worth it.
Wow. Well, guys, I got this video up now because I'm gonna play it and give me your perspective on this. Whether it's truth to you, whether it's something to you, or you just want to blow it off. Check this out.
How can you argue that racism is not a driving factor in income inequality?
Because it has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. And when you have a culture that doesn't, you know what? Explain to me. You explain to me why black kids aren't graduating high school. Explain that one to me. Explain to me why black kids are shooting each other in rates significantly higher than whites are shooting each other. Explain to me why 13% of the population is responsible for 50% of the murder. Explain to me why the number of black kids in prison, not for innocent reasons, not for walking down the street and getting pulled into a prison, is so high. Explain, if it has nothing to do with culture, explain to me why the single motherhood rate in the black community jumped from 20% to 70% in the same course of time that the civil rights movement has made such tremendous strides. Is America more racist now than it was in 1960? And if it is, please explain to me how that happened.
How can you argue that racism...
Kufu, I know you want to go in. Go ahead.
So I can explain that. So it has everything to do with basically going back to prohibition, basically, right? So you had the thing where you have basically what they considered crime, right? But it was more white on white crime. So that's when you had the mafia and everything like that. So what brought about that was no jobs, and you had alcohol. Hence where you get the term wife beater from, right? Because they didn't have no jobs. People were losing their jobs. White men would go home and beat their wives because of alcohol, right? So this is where you get the term white beater. So in order to change that, they had to switch the dynamic. We'll put those circumstances in our community. And now you have black on black crime, where now we're doing the same thing that they did to themselves. Now we're doing to ourselves in our community. But now it's so entrenched in our culture now that this is what we've now grown up to realize this is our quote unquote life right now. But we don't understand how that transitioned from then to now. So to say it's not about color is kind of disingenuous if you don't know the history, but to say it's about color now is kind of not really the case, because we're kind of like all under this quote unquote 1%, but this 1% quote unquote is unfortunately how capitalism works. Unfortunately, so we need that. It's a double-edged sword. So we hate the 1%, but at the same time we need the 1% because of capitalism. And that's the way it's been through the entire history of this country, through slavery up till now. So, and I don't think most people understand that 1%. You got to, all right. So back,
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's one of the things that he said about black people in America are about 13%. That's about 13, 14% of the population. But we are given 50% of the crime in America.
But you have to understand the history. Like I said, those same numbers were the same numbers back then, but it was for the other side. But they wanted, of course, we're talking
about from those 1960s.
I understand that.
That's when the numbers started getting higher.
Right. But like I said, if you don't understand the history of the country, you don't understand why those numbers are now the way they are now, because it was a transition from then to now. It didn't just pop out of nowhere.
Austin, what are some things that were happening in 1960s that would make something, like a shift go on from single mother rate decrease to an increase? What are some things that you think was going on in 1960?
Lyndon Johnson signing the Great Society, giving women the marrying them to the government, man. Welfare, all that. Dependence on the government.
Yep. And it happened right around that time. And a lot of civil rights movement was being done around that time. A lot of race hustlers were being, were trying to point the blame to young lost souls of, because you got to remember, the mother has the anger. So if you're brought up in the household with the mother, there's a high chance that you do have her identity. So when you have the mom's identity and you go out and listen to someone that sounds like a father figure to you, you're automatically is going to have this attraction. It's going to make you say, okay, I need to listen to this person. I need to do what he do. I need to say what he say. And a lot of people, a lot of blacks, not all but most, have fathers that we call that's not even our father, just because about the information that he's administering. But other than that, that yearn for your father when you're born into a single home, you finally go out and you catch and your ear catches the race hustler, you're automatically going to be in tune to what he says and inclined to do what he wants done, fulfill his wishes or what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So during that time, guys, there was a lot going on because before then, oh man, we were at what, 20%, something like that. Look, below 20%, we weren't even fucking with blood. I mean, it's significantly high. So it has to be a problem. The problem is that there's not a lot of fathers in the house. The woman is turning the child away from the father, so that builds up resentment from the child to the father. And when you have resentment, you have hate, anger, doubt, depression, and all the children of anger. The little branches that you have. All the children of anger you'll have within this child, and this child wouldn't know how to react or to respond in the world. So that's why I talk about, you have to go back and deal with your parents' mess. You know what I'm saying? You have to face your parents, and you got to forgive them for what they did not know what they were doing at that time, because you don't want to be in a state of judgment. You want to stay away from judging. Because once you judge, then that means you have a way you want life to go. And life is not going to go the way you want it to go. Because then when it don't go the way you want it to go, you get mad for things that didn't go your way. That's why you don't have a way for it to go. Life is just going to go how it goes. So don't judge, okay? Because judge bring anger, doubt, worry, and all the rest of the children of anger. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, take it away. Let's talk about since we're on the topic of women, you know this guy right here? PJ, do you know of him? AM?
That's PJ Washington.
That's right. So
What's up with him? Nah, I don't know.
You don't know nothing about him? Go ahead, AM. Go ahead, explain something to him.
PJ Washington is the starting member of the Charlotte Hornet basketball team.
Okay.
A young up and comer, and he married this girl on the left, Brittany Reiner. Got her pregnant, and then she secretly divorced him after she gave birth.
What the hell?
And she is a notorious gold digger hoe, notorious for sleeping around with high value black men, trying to catch a check. And this is her whole scheme is to seduce, really rich athletes, and then get pregnant, and then get child support. So she's making about $120K a month now because
Damn.
child support is based on how much the man makes. And since
Right.
PJ Washington's an NBA player, he makes, I think, probably 3 or 4 million. So she gets a percentage of that for child support. So she gets about, I think, 120K a month for 18 years. 18 years. Until the baby's 18 and it's his.
He ain't gonna be playing for that long.
No.
Christ.
What if he get hurt tomorrow? What if he get hurt?
You're fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah. But this was all her plan,
and he didn't know that?
Yeah,
he didn't do his research?
And she says this openly too. She says this all over her Instagram too, and he didn't believe it, and he thought, she loved me,
Oh, well then he got what he deserved then.
That's what everyone says, but you gotta feel sorry for the man too. I mean,
I do.
And then all he wants to do is see his kid, but the government steps in and said no.
What?
They're always on the woman's side. So I think going back to that graph, man, once the government started stepping in the 60s, it created a whole new dynamic, and you can't fight the government.
You're right.
Can't fight the government, man.
You're right.
And look, and I'm glad you touched on that. What do you got? Since you know how women can operate in such an angry manner, right? Because they're more angrier than men. They're more angrier than men. Okay, and they do it in different ways. They do it as intensively as well as men. You know what I'm saying? So they do it in different ways.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That'll get you up out of there. So when you think about stuff like that, what do you think about a guy like this?
Oh, he's getting his. That's for sure.
But as we know what women can do, as we know how women will throw another woman inside you know what I'm saying, to play fish with, you know what I'm saying? A woman will counsel a child. She'll say, look, I think this child, I want to kill it. I want to murder this child. I want to kill this child. They can lock the man up with it whenever they say, oh, he did this. So what are your thoughts about R. Kelly?
Love the man's music. But Chocolate Factory was great, but
this guy, man.
So do you all know, like, the whole, not just what the surface and what the media is giving, just like not the surviving thing, just like what his people's been saying, everyone's been coming out and talking and stuff, trying to give a real story to what happened, trying to debunk the survival series that came out on R. Kelly. How do you feel about things being, because they say, look, R. Kelly was just, man, he was trying to do music and shit, fuck a couple bitches. But he said other motherfuckers, they had a van, they had a van going around for this nigga picking bitches up. And these niggas that was picking bitches up were intentionally picking young bitches up. You know what I'm saying?
You don't intentionally.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Then that means you set them up for a mission for a specific reason to do something. So. Yeah,
because the money stopped or whatever. It's some crazy shit that's going on with this nigga case, man. I'm telling you, it ain't what people think. It ain't what people want to go back to the Aaliyah thing. Wait, do you know about his uncle that was pushing that shit? His uncle that was her uncle that was forcing that shit. That was her uncle. Her uncle was behind that marriage shit. It wasn't him.
Yeah, but that was the what I heard, that was to protect her innocence type thing. Like she was basically being fucked by him.
Yeah, and how disgraceful the people who set her up don't catch no fire or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because this where the money was at. R. Kelly was the cash cow.
He was.
This where the money was at. So whatever trouble go, we gonna follow the money.
I think he's going to get what he deserves, man. He's a predator.
He's
I can
getting his
separate the man from the music.
Right.
I feel more angry at his posse. You know, we can all understand that he's just a predator by nature, but his posse that would go out and get the girls and then bring him to him, those are the ones that should also face some sort of criminal. They know what's going on too, but it's like I don't know. I don't like the man. He'll get what he deserves in prison. You know, those sexual crimes in prison never last long. So those people never get. Yeah, he'll get knifed or something, just like Jared.
I mean, they say he might be coming out. Look, they say he might be coming home, man. They say he might be coming home.
He ain't coming home,
man. They say they got a chance of him coming home, man.
He's not.
I thought he was sentenced, or he's going to be sentenced in January or something.
Right, that's what I heard. Yeah, he ain't coming home.
He was found guilty. I know that, so he ain't coming home.
All right, so we got one more soundbite before we get up out of here because of time. Actually, two, because I want to get your perspective on this and how the blacks think one way, and that's only the color way. Check this out.
I want to tell the story. Tell the whole story. Tell the people how, when you date and marry out, that you, one, turn them into single mothers at a higher rate than even black women. And when you do finally decide to marry them, that you have a 200% higher divorce rate than any coupling. In fact, black men have the highest divorce rate of anyone. So I suppose that since most of those divorces are initiated by the women, that at some point they realize that the grass isn't greener on the darker side of the fence. Let me give you some high probabilities for black women when they walk through.
But she ain't say nothing about the anger that they have.
Hey, send that to me when you get a chance. I want to see it, President.
She didn't talk about the anger that they have, and see how the women are affected too. The black men sound like the black woman. Oh, you can't date that race, and just like race hustlers like Dr. Umar Johnson will control your Johnson and say, look, don't have sex with a white woman. Don't do it. You better not. You got race hustlers out here that's controlling grown men's Johnson. Can you believe that shit? I never expected to be like that. Matter of fact, I could because I was there one point in time, but I had to snap up out of this shit. So, Austin, how you feel about that video right there?
I don't know, man. It doesn't really affect me, does it? I don't know.
Right now, but no,
no comment. I don't know.
What she's doing, she's hating on the whites. She's hating on the white women. She's hating like when y'all marry out. What the fuck you mean by marry out, bitch? I'm in love with this bitch.
Mm.
What the fuck? I'm married out. Like I'm married in. What do you mean I'm married out? Like what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So what I'm trying to get to is she's hating on the white women, but shit, you like black women.
Sure do, man. Give me that girl's phone number.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. And I'm gonna see. Hold on. You're gonna see something. But yeah, How do you feel about that video, Fufu?
I mean, I don't really hear the whole thing, so I can't really give my honest opinion about it. That's why I said send the whole thing to me so I can watch that drink or the whole
I
thing.
try to get all the juicy part I can. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
I try to get all the juices. But since women is driving men crazy today because of what they're just they can't control their ego. And this is a public service announcement. Ladies, quit acting like men. Men want to be with their family. Men want to be fathers in a home. Stop trying to run and try to be equal with the man by saying, "Hey, let me go get a job. Let me go for this promotion." Nah, you stay off your high horse. Okay, let the man do what he has to do because shit. Look, it seems like black women are more confident than any other group of females. A survey was taken and said that black women consistently repeated higher self-esteem than white or Hispanic women. And amongst other things, okay, they were far more likely to describe themselves as successful. So, and they still complaining. You hear the rhetoric that's coming out of this chick's mouth. You more confident than all of them. So you should be. So all the black men should be running after you. I mean, the survey. Look, man. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. Okay. Testing don't. That's why people do it. People spend time to do surveys and to rack up information to give you information. That's what they do. So let me play this clip for you. And what are your first thoughts?
Damn. Thick as hell on my kids. What's up, baby?
Hey, hold on, my nigga.
What's going on, G?
What's your problem, bro? You tripping, bro?
Oh, I thought that was your best friend or some of my kids.
My
G.
best friend, do it look like my best friend? You holding hands and everything, my nigga. You tripping, bro?
Oh, you a nigga bitch on my kids? What up, G?
Man, fuck all that shit, my nigga. You really just tried me, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Don't you see me
My
walking my
bad,
bird,
G.
bro?
My bad, G. Ain't even know that,
fuck
G.
all that shit, my nigga. What you trying to do,
saying,
bro? Y'all nigga be trying to push up on us because you see it with these bitches. And y'all just be hating, so what you trying to do, bro?
I'm saying you can't even do nothing with that shit, G, on my kids.
Man, you don't know what the fuck I can do with that bitch.
Alright, man, it's all good, though. Go ahead on, G. I thought that was your best friend of my kids, G.
My best friend. That's the best you got, my nigga. Yeah. See, walking, holding hands and everything, my nigga, to my best friend, nigga.
Alright.
Now you be mad
it's
if I got something
cool.
right about
Go ahead on, it's cool. Go ahead, mini-me. Go ahead on, G. Real.
Fellas, talk to me. What you got? Talk to me, fellas. What you think?
I mean, they were holding hands. That should have been his first sign right there. That girl was bad. I'd holler.
Let's talk about how the situation is between women and women. A lot of women are faggots, faggot bitches. Then they want us to protect them, right? But you see how the other one was ready to throw down. She was ready to throw down with the man. Because she has it in her mind that she is dominant. So she is the man. And she has to protect. She has an idea what a man's supposed to do. Wow, how ironic. She knows she has an idea on what a man should do in that type of situation. She didn't back down. So fellas, talk to me. What do you think about women being with women? Because I know back in the day, motherfuckers used to be like, shit, it's all right, shit, I don't mind a motherfucking women being with a man. But shit, it's getting out of motherfucking hand now, nigga. So how you feel about that shit now?
Nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, but how do you feel? Is it wrong? Do you think it's right? Is it something that you would show your daughter? What? Because it can be effective to people in our household. Believe me or no, it happens so strangely that this has its effect. It really does. And this is when the men have to speak up. Men have to speak up on this. No, we don't like that shit, man.
Well, I ain't on camera, but stop impregnating. Stop leaving semen at these banks. You know what I'm saying? Make them. They gonna need us eventually.
They gonna need us.
Niggas want to keep busting us at these banks for that money. You know what I'm saying? Make these bitches pay for the sex now. They want babies eventually. Oh, they're gonna be gay their whole life. They gonna want a baby eventually. They gonna need us. They can't make no baby. And they ain't gonna never feel what the coochie feel like. They never gonna experience what shit feel like for real. You can fuck that coochie 100 times with your face, your dildo, whatever you want to. You're never gonna feel the experience of it. Bitch, you never get that.
That's a good point. Can't grow that.
Bitch, you never get that.
Yeah, never get that, man. And it's fucked up, man. It's fucked
so
up.
they just having fun. That's all it is until they want to get married and settle down with kids.
Yeah.
But then here comes a man. Bitch, you been gay for 32 years. Now you.
and the dildo then busted you out. Then busted you out. You all raggedy, lips dry and ran out by the goddamn dildo.
The thing about the dildos is they actually fucking themselves with them things. It's like eventually they gonna be like, damn, I want this joint to fuck me.
Yeah,
back.
it's so crazy that that's what I'm saying. The dom and the feminine get fucked at the same time using the dildo.
I'll tell you for a minute, I only dealt with gay girls. I wasn't fucking with no females unless she was married to a woman, that she was fucking with a woman, or was on the verge of fucking with a woman. Them the only females I was dating for a minute. They bitch gonna eat my. You gonna go down and they ain't gonna taste me too, and you go down there.
So like you said, it was all about fun, baby.
It's just fun.
That's what it's about.
He think I get vulgar. I don't get vulgar.
That's what.
My question is, do they just hate men so much? You don't see two gay guys ever hate women. Two gay guys love women.
They don't hate us.
Lesbians hate men.
And that's another thing. If you want to be with a woman, but you want to be with a woman that looks like a man, why don't you just be with a man?
Well, what you talking about? The woman that looks like a man?
I mean, for the gay.
On purpose. She know how to.
No. I mean the female side. If you want to be with them, if you want to be with a female, but the female looks like a man, why don't you just be with a man?
It's true. Unless she hates men so much or something. Man.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they do it just for fun, and they just like you said, they do it just for fun because they wind up going right back to another man.
I mean, it is what it is.
JP, you on mute. Kuvu, do they have lesbians in Nigeria, in Lagos?
Not that I know of.
I know they don't.
They
have
can
gay
survive
guys.
over there.
I know they don't have gay guys.
Yeah, I think they don't. If they do, I haven't seen them because if anybody even insinuates that you're gay, you better hope the police can find you. Seriously. That's the only way you're gonna make it out the village or city or something.
Yeah.
They don't take kindly to that stuff over there.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, hey man, it's a lot of shit that's going on. And look, females are even leaving healthy relationships. They're leaving toxic relationships. They don't know what they want. So what is it that, to you guys, after this soundbite, what is it that a woman could fucking want?
I just ended the best relationship I've ever had in my life because I felt the universe told me to. And I have been putting off this conversation for the past week until he FaceTimed me and his face was right in front of my fucking face. And I couldn't hang up the phone until I told him the truth. So I just ended the healthiest relationship I've ever had because I knew that there was something better for me, and I can't have it unless I make space for it. So I did. And this is the first time in my life that I have been completely alone. My dog is dead, and I ended my healthiest relationship. All I have is space now. For all the blessings.
You killed the
What the
dog,
fuck you
bitch!
get, you dumb bitch?
You killed the damn dog! You killed the dog, bitch!
Like, what the
I don't
fuck
feel
you do
sorry
that
for her
for?
at all.
The dog. See, dogs are smart too. That dog probably was feeling the pain of her leaving the husband too,
Yeah.
or whoever she was with. That dog, he probably bought the fucking dog.
Right.
Right, no bullshit.
Right, about though. He said, "You get rid of him, bitch."
Hey, baby, here I gotta work all day. I gotta do business deals all day. Here's a dog for you to keep you company while I'm at work. And she fucked him. You know what I'm saying? You stupid ass.
Yep.
That's what they normally do, bro. Me personally, it happened to me. I had a baby with my baby mother, my last one. You know what I'm saying? Bought all the furniture in her house. She had somebody come over there that I didn't even fucking know. Supposedly her godmother or whoever the lady was. Came in and saying that everything was good for her. And said, oh no, this bitch is more happy than me. I gotta fucking ruin this some way. That's exactly what she did. My baby mother and me ain't been on the same page ever since. I walked out. I left the house to take a walk that day. I came back. The fucking locks was changed.
Damn.
Yeah. I took about a good 4-hour walk though, smoking, chilling. I had to go call one of my homies. Like, man, come get me, bro. I'm going through some shit. This bitch got her godmother at the house, getting them a nerve. Let me walk out, take a walk, come back. My fucking locks was changed, bro. It wasn't my place. Her locks was changed. I was living with her.
But still, though.
I was paying the bills. I was going to work every fucking day. Every day. I went to work so much, I barely knew who my girl was.
It's tough. It's hard, man.
That's real. That's real, man. And look, man, it goes down, man. It goes down to the ground on the floor,
Now I got a daughter with her that I barely see.
They having a shootout over here.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Well, make sure you ain't standing near the
Get out the window.
Yeah. Man, nigga, it's well beyond it. Shit.
Oh, okay. But shit, you know, niggas don't know how to shoot, so they shoot. Anything can get hit.
That's true.
Damn, that's crazy. I better be hearing this later on. A lot of shit is going on in DC. Motherfuckers need to be realize what the fuck's going on. You don't have to pick up a gun if they drop 1,000 of them near you. If you do, pick up one and protect your house.
Take your
you know
family, fuck your house.
Don't go. Yeah, I mean,
it's same people saying.
Don't go out there and say, okay, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and kill everybody who looking at me strange or motherfucker step on my motherfucking shoe. I'm gonna get my motherfucking respect. I'm gonna get my motherfucking respect, nigga. I'm gonna get my motherfucking respect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we had a great chance yesterday, man. Tell about your chance yesterday for Banky Pound, man.
Oh, hey, that was an experience right there, man. Trust with that nigga.
Yeah.
Trust with that dude like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, we got a chance to see Banky Pound in person. Y'all can also check out my interview that I had with Banky Pound on my channel on there. But we finally got a chance to meet him in person, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dude. Cool fucking dude, man.
Cool dude, man. You also got a chance for 16 in Life. Shit, he gonna put that on his channel, man.
Oh yeah, hey, 16 in Life too, man. That nigga, hey, I watch both of them niggas, man. And he said he's about to do something with Jay Williams too. So
yeah, man. Shouts out to all the people, man. Pound, man. 16 in Life, man. Shout out to them people, man. Them real people, man. They got some stories for your ass that'll keep your ass up out of jail, man. You ain't gonna want to go in that motherfucker. You ain't gonna want to say, oh, man, fuck it. I go to jail. No, nigga, you ain't trying to go.
Nah, nigga, you
ain't built like that. You ain't trying to go. Not hearing the stories that this nigga said.
Not at all.
I ain't trying to go in there. I ain't trying to go.
It ain't worth it.
Keep me out of that motherfucker. If they say, hey, jaywalking with you get you locked up, well, guess what? I'll be waiting till the light turn green, motherfucker. I'll be waiting till that motherfucker turn green, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know what's coming up next. You already know. Hey, man, I got this show that's going on, and I want everyone to check it out. I got my new film. I'm shooting a new film, and I want everyone to check it out. Man, look, I'm gonna be coming out with it maybe in. We got a couple of scenes to do. A couple of shots to do. And me and my man, we both participate. Everybody gonna be involved, participating, especially people I reach out to and want you in the video. It's gonna be amazing, man. I'm gonna put the whole thing together. This is gonna be kind of be like my story of what I want to happen in my life, basically, right? It's like the last chance. The name of it is Last Chance, man, because every day it's your last chance of doing something. So why not take the risk? Here's the trailer, man. Check this out. Mixed up in a world full of financial debt, baby mama drama, fake friends, and fake love, it's hard to trust anyone. But hey, take the risk, right? I guess time will tell.
Go count this cash, I'm at the store, man, I need to get high. Chasing hoes that I have, I watch it, they pass, over scratch, man, need to get by. Swinging on by, one that can't fit, man, just see what they smoking on.
Man, be on the lookout for that, man. It's gonna be vicious, man. It's already a thriller. It's already a chiller. It's already a spiller. Man, I'm telling you, that shit gonna be vicious, man. I need everybody participation in it. This is gonna be one of the movies that we gonna put together, and that we all bring ideas together. Okay, everybody gonna get recognition on this shit because we all did it together. You know what I'm saying? So, people I reach out to, I definitely want you involved. I appreciate your time when you do get involved. And no, we ain't getting paid for this shit right now, but we never know where it's gonna go. Okay?
Recognition.
Yeah, we gotta put ourselves somewhere for us to get paid later on, and that's what this film gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring a lot of light to people who don't think they have a chance. You do have a chance, man. It's your last chance. It's your last chance, man. You better take it. It's your last chance. You dig what I'm saying? With that being said, man, look, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you like that thumbs up. Oh, matter of fact, we ain't on YouTube no more, so make sure you just check us out. You know what I'm saying? YouTube got to get right. Got to send us some more. They got to send me an email. Let me know what the fuck is going on. You dig what I'm saying? Man, hey, man. One other thing. It's the best show on YouTube. I'm trying to tell you. Believe it or don't. I'm trying to tell you. All right? With that being said, Kufu, AM, thank you for coming through. You know what I'm talking about? And my partner, damn. You dig what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna say partner. That's the homosexual word. And my homeboy, damn, in the goddamn house. You dig what I'm saying? Man, thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. And look, you know with this, man.
That's why I'm coming every week, man. It's worth it. It's all worth it.
Maybe I can help. Alright. So don't tell anybody. It's Jimmy. Our sex life sucks.
Really? You? I went to Chulanka's shop. I think I have something for you. Let me go get it. She gave me a couple of these.
Mojo? What's that?
Trust me, he'll get his mojo back in just one pack. Mojo back in just one pack.
Alright, girl. I'm gonna try this Asia. Okay.
Mojo. Hey man, say man, if you don't have nowhere to go and you're low and you can't go pro, hit me in the DM, man. Get you some mojo. It'll keep you large and in charge. All right, man. Hey, man. Thanks for everybody coming through, man. Bring my guest. My guest, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all did a wonderful job. Y'all ain't do too much talking, but you did a wonderful. You still deserve a round of fucking applause, man. You still deserve a round of fucking applause, man. But I appreciate your time. I really appreciate the time. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could have been doing anything else. But guess what, man? We're here filming with JPTV. And we don't. Appreciate you guys coming through. All right, guys. Hey, anything you want to say to the people, man? You got a website? You got a fucking Instagram? Anything you want to say? You want to say something to the people before I go? Since we do, AM is my expert on here. So he goes and do the research for me. He looks it up quick. He retains the information quick. And Kufu is good on that shit too. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. I forget a lot of shit. Okay. But anyway, Kufu, with you before we end, give me one thing you want to say. Give me a message that you want to say to.
I guess stay smart, be safe, make good decisions. Enjoy the holiday of Indigenous People Day tomorrow, or Columbus Day, whatever you want to celebrate.
Talk about that. I forgot to talk about that. I want to get y'all perspective on that too. How they switched it up from Columbus to Indigenous Day. Ain't nothing but the black women in power switching that shit. So you tell me, Kufu, how you feel about that? You think it's right? You think it's time? You think it's time to change that?
I mean, I don't really give a fuck. It's a day off for me. I don't really care what the day. You can call it shit day for all I care.
Preach. It's a federal holiday. I'm happy. It could be, go jump off the bridge day. Hey, I don't have to go to work. So that's all I care about.
That's all I care about.
Well, I got some hangups on it because my ass gotta go to work. But anyway, hey, before we go, that was a message to the blacks. Austin, we need a message for the whites. We need white men to stand up. Go ahead, just like that white man that we said, he was tired of the bullshit. He said, "Okay, you want me to give it to you, but why the fuck y'all 13% and then blah 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 blah." So, whatever you want to say, give a message to the whites out there.
A message to the whites. Try hot sauce. Try some spicy food. Extend your hand to people that don't look like you, and don't treat people as a representation of their race. Treat them as an individual.
Hey, man, that was wonderfully said. Thank you, guys, for coming through. JPTV, it did it again. Reuniting the races together through righteousness instead of bullshit that we're listening to on the media. Really appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you very much.
Always in a good mood. Hear me and believe. Hold on for a second, dog. I got a sample for you. Take two, hit my phone back. Man, do what you do. So she's telling me.